Isn't it interesting that two people may have the same resources, education, and opportunities, and one would make wealth out of it, while the other would remain average? Well, what distinguishes these two individuals depend on their mindset and life habits. Wealth is a mindset, and so is poverty. The sum of your daily activities, habits, that would determine whether you would be rich or poor. Basically, three things differentiate the rich from the poor, and they include knowledge, what they know, actions/habits, what they do, method, how they do what they do. In this video, you would learn 9 simple things that rich people do that poor people don't. Yes, they are simple, but if adopted and practiced over time, you would see tremendous results in your finance. Before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button below to get a notification on our next video. Number 1. Rich people wake up early. One of the habits of rich people is waking up early to plan for the day's activities. They understand how important the morning is, as it helps set the tone for the rest of the day. Hence, they wake up as early as possible to plan their day, read, do their morning rituals, and do other things that would make their day productive. However, poor people don't realize the essence of waking up early. They wake up late and just dabble into the day's activities with no plan or focus. Number 2. Rich people save to invest and not to spend. Another thing rich people do that poor people don't do is save money from one source to invest in another source to multiply wealth. The rich don't just save money and withdraw it for unprofitable ventures. Rather, they have an aim for saving their money, and that aim is to invest. They invest their money in different sources to yield more income. However, poor people save money to spend it, since they don't have a goal for the money. They save money and afterward, when they see a thing that would not generate more money for them, they go ahead to spend on it. Number 3. Rich people save time, instead of money. This is another thing rich people do, that poor people don't do. Rich people know the value of time. So, instead of using their valuable time to do things that don't profit or produce much value, they rather outsource those things and pay others to do them. Then, they use the time to pursue greater means to acquire more money for other investments. However, poor people save money instead of time. So, they engage in unprofitable tasks that yield low results, instead of focusing on other important things that would bring in greater profit. Number 4. Rich people invest in themselves. Rich people know that for them to grow their wealth, they have to continually invest in themselves, their skills, abilities, and education. They know that they are their greatest asset, which can yield the greatest wealth for them. Hence, they invest money to sharpen their skills, get more knowledge and education, which opens them up for better opportunities. They also put in their best, not to remain at the same level of education they were before. This will help them accelerate their earning power. However, poor people do not invest in themselves. Rather, they invest in material things that don't last and would fade away with time. Number 5. Rich people set financial goals. Another very important thing that rich people do, that poor people don't do, is to set financial goals. Goals are very important to help us measure our level of success in life. So, the rich set financial goals for themselves and put in the effort to achieve those goals. They don't just go on pursuing money without having a target in mind for a particular period. They know how much they want to earn in a month and go on to devise means to achieve it. For poor people, they don't set financial goals. Hence, nothing propels them to do more and be more in life. Number 6. Rich people live below their means. Rich people are not extravagant, they don't spend their money on every passing fantasy. They live below their means. They don't live life to show off wealth, rather they build wealth, and with time it is evident. This does not mean that rich people are misers. It only shows that they are wise and know that wealth is to be used for profitable things, not for show-off. Poor people, on the other hand, live according to their means, or even above their means, and this leads them into debt. Number 7. Rich people are knowledgeable about money, hence manage it well. Knowledge is power. Your financial wealth or poverty is the physical manifestation of your intellect. Rich people have deep insight and knowledge about how money operates, how it is managed, and how it can be multiplied. Hence, they apply this knowledge to grow their wealth. They are aware that to grow money and be wealthy, you need to know and apply money principles. And over time, they have learned these principles by reading books, attending wealth seminars, having coaching sessions with money coaches, etc., just to help them increase their wealth knowledge. However, poor people do not have any idea of how money works and how to work with it. They know that they want to be rich, however, they don't know how to be rich, or the methods to adopt to increase and multiply wealth. As a result of this knowledge deficit, they turn out to be bad money managers. Number 8. Rich people build wealth slowly and over time. Rich people don't look for quick means to get rich. Rather, they build their wealth steadily, legitimately, and with time. They don't invest their money in Ponzi schemes and get rich quick schemes where they can get swindled. Rather, they look out for legitimate means to invest their money and grow their wealth. However, poor people are always quick to put their money into get rich quick schemes, because they lack adequate knowledge on how money works. They are hasty and don't think carefully before investing their money in obvious dubious schemes, because they are in a hurry to make a profit. Rich people don't do that. They are cautious, but not sluggish. They find out things about an investment scheme before putting money into it. Number 9. Rich people surround themselves with higher people that can motivate them to be more. Rich people know the essence of being around people who can impact them and motivate them to be more. They surround themselves with successful people they can learn and glean from. They take advantage of profitable relationships to increase their wealth. However, poor people don't do this. Rather, they surround themselves with people who do not have value to offer. Building wealth is not a day's job. It takes consistency, persistence, and commitment to grow transgenerational wealth. What do you think about these things rich people do that poor people don't? Which of these habits of the rich do you practice, and which do you plan to cultivate henceforth? Thanks for watching this video. Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and remember to click the subscribe button to be the first person to watch new videos on this channel.